Gotcha. Welcome everyone to another instalment of the Brockfoot Traveller. So called because of my mobility issues. I never go anywhere without my trusty walking sticks, which have served me well for over a decade of solo travelling. We're still in Malta, and this time we're looking at places in which I made a whistle-stop visit to. Today we're going to take a brief look at the famous fishing village Marsaxlokk and a surprising gem that was the Limestone Heritage Museum Gardens. Yes, from that description I thought it'd be boring. I was happily mistaken. So, first off, the fishing village. It's located on the southern eastern coast, which is known for their famous inshore fishing boats called luzivs and kajaks, and for their Sunday markets. But there's so much more about this place that I hadn't realised, that I only discovered whilst prepping for this episode. To be fair, I only went there for lunch. It's been inhabited since antiquity, used as a port by the Phoenicians, Carthaginians and Romans. Originally part of the city of Zechilin, it became a separate parish in its own right at the tail end of the 19th century. Its name is a mashup: Marsa, Arabic for port, and Zlokk, which is Maltese for south-east. Fun fact, it also relates to the dry Soroka wind that blows in from the Sahara. The inhabitants of the village are actually called Zlokk Kajari, I think. Other fun facts. The village is regarded as a major base for 70% of the Maltese fishing fleet. The north coast of the village, there's a megalithic site on a hill called Tas Sig. The Dalmara power station is based here. The village held several military outposts built by the British in World War II. The Ottomans tried to take the island, ergo port, during the Great Siege of 1565 from a bunch of knights which were outnumbered 5-1. The siege lasted 4 months, from May the 8th to September the 18th. The Ottomans lost again. They had tried and failed a few decades earlier. Oh well. Also, between the 2nd and 3rd of December 1989, there was a summit held upon a boat that was harboured in the bay between Gorbachev and G.H.W. Bush, just a few weeks after the fall of the Berlin Wall. On either the last Sunday of July or the first Sunday in August, the Feast of Our Lady of Pompel takes place. Accessibility-wise, I can only comment on the fact that I was there for lunch. I didn't find any real challenges, although at the time when I visited in 2023, there was a strange traffic system which meant that our tour bus, Visitor City, had to park a little way away from the eatery. The Limestone Heritage Park and Gardens. It's a family-run tourist attraction which includes a presentation, museum, incredible gardens, cafe, and a live workshop where you can observe a master craftsman in action sculpting statues. You have a choice of self-exploration or a guided tour. I would highly recommend the guided tour. The site is very accessibly friendly. They have lifts and ramps around the site. At the time of visiting back in 2023, I had no difficulty in navigating the site. I would happily recommend it to wheelchair and scooter users, but as always, check with the site before booking, as they may be having works that may make it prohibitory for some people. Link in the description below. So, to wrap up, I'd be most grateful if you could please like and possibly subscribe, as it really goes a long way to help this little channel grow. Until next time, keep stepping. If you'd like to watch vids on megalithic Malta, please click on the right, and for a tour of the most excellent Malta Classic Car Museum, click on the left.